Hi, people. Um, my name is Anurag Parashar Sharma, and I'm about to start my master's in computer applications from Christ University, Bangalore. I'm making this video because there aren't a lot of videos about MCA in Christ University research. MCA Christ University. Yeah, there's a video of this guy, uh, and mostly this guy. And apart from that, there aren't a lot of videos. So yeah, uh,
Hello.
so yeah, so I did get into Christ University, Bangalore for Master of Computer Applications (MCA), and I'm about to start my course from this July. So I haven't started studying in the university yet, but I did get admitted. So I will tell you all the experience that I have with the application process. So uh, this is how it goes. So let's first, so I have made these list of points: eligibility, number of rounds, online test, uh, personal interview, and micro presentation. I'll talk about all these. So firstly, uh, as for the application process, before the application process, we should know the eligibility, right? Uh, as for the eligibility, uh, students from any stream at all, can pursue MCA from Christ University. You don't have to be from computer science. I am not from computer science as well. But the only thing you have to be careful about is you should have maths, computer science, or business mathematics, any of these subjects, uh, at least for a year at degree level. So, if your bachelor's is in chemistry, which was in my case, I did my bachelor's in chemistry. I had mathematics as my elective subject for 2 years. Uh, so I'm clear on this point. So this is the basic eligibility criteria. You can read all this stuff on the website as well. You should have minimum 50% or above from any recognized university in India or abroad. Um, and you can be from any stream, only that you should have mathematics, computer science, or business mathematics, any of these three subjects at pre-university or degree level. So I had mathematics for 2 years as an elective subject, not as my major subject. So I was eligible. So that's about the eligibility process, eligibility criteria. Now let's talk about the application process. The admissions for Christ University happens in several rounds. So I got into Christ in the first round itself. So the other rounds are still going on. Uh, so a lot of my classmates or to-be classmates might not still be admitted yet. So if you are watching this video and you are going to apply for MCA this year, you probably can still apply and might get into the program as well. Uh, so yeah, so as for the application process, there are two, I guess there are three rounds, and there are fourth and fifth round later, but I'm not sure. The first round is over, through which I got admitted. The second round, I'm not sure about the dates. Of course, you have to check in the website. Uh, I think second round probably it's just a guess. Probably second round forms are out, and third round will start quite late, since the program is starting nearly 2 months after today's date, which is in July. So that's all about the application process and eligibility. Now, once you have filled out the forms, once you have applied for the program, you'll be given a date when you will have to appear for an online test, and then you'll be given another date uh, where a personal interview will be conducted based on your academic performance over uh, the years in your bachelor's, in your 11th and 12th, and your online test results and your personal interview, you'll be admitted into the university. Uh, so let's talk about the online tests now. If you're preparing for any sort of MCA competitive examinations like NIMSET, CVT, Jamia, Maharashtra CET, anything, any uh, MCA specific entrances, you will ace through the online test. I mean, it's very easy. Like it's not difficult at all. It's general English questions, general reasoning and logical re and reasoning questions, and few maths questions here and there. Like even if you leave the maths question and you attempt everything else, you'll be fine. Like although since I was preparing for all other examinations as well, my the mathematics portion I was okay with the mathematics portion, so I attempted few maths problems and like, like I didn't feel any difficulty in that examinations. It was quite a normal test. You can for the reasoning part, you can pick up any reasoning quant and reasoning book. Just practice for a week probably, and you'll be fine. Like this online testing is very easy. Uh, Now after the test, you will be given another date which will appear in your admit card for the micro presentation and personal interview and micro presentation. Now, for this, you have to prepare. Like you can prepare. I prepared the previous day of my personal interview. I didn't prepare a lot. I mean, I kind of knew what questions I'll be asked because I'm coming from a non-CS background, and uh, this MCA itself is a CS degree, right? So I knew the kind of questions I'll be asked. So I prepared like my bio, like my name, where I'm coming from, where I did my schooling, my bachelor's, in what subject I did. Then I told them about my hobbies. Uh, and I think as for hobbies, I think you should tell something creative. Like I have a keen interest in chess, so I told them about that. So it's something like that. Be creative about your hobbies. I mean, it does not really matter, but it looks nice if you have some good hobbies. Um, After that, I knew the kind of questions they will ask me. I knew they will ask me how and why I'm switching from non-CS to a CS degree and stuff like this. So I prepared my answers, like how I got interested uh, uh, in computer science in my bachelor's and how how I thought about pursuing MCA in the first place. So these were the kind of questions they asked me. They asked questions on the similar topics as well. Like, if I come to Christ University, how will I adapt? Since a lot of people coming from CS background will be much ahead of me in theoretical knowledge. So they asked me questions like that. I prepared those answers. I knew they would ask me these questions. Uh, Apart from that, they will ask like these are the questions about you as a person. Now after that, they will ask you like technical questions, right? Like about CS stuff like that. So after the bio part ended, like after I uh, introduced myself and told them my hobbies, they asked me questions about how why I wanted to do MCA, why Christ University, how uh, why I switched from non-CS to CS, questions like this. After that, he asked me, since I'm from a non-CS background, I should tell the interviewer uh, on which topics he should ask me questions on. So I uh, I told him very honestly that since I'm coming from a non-CS background, I don't have a very heightened CS uh, theoretical knowledge. So I told him that I am pretty I'm okay to answer questions on mathematical side of computer science. So he said, okay, I will ask you questions on mathematics. He asked me a question about what is a non-singular matrix. I told him. He asked me what is a scalar matrix. I told him. Uh, After that, another question was the difference between arithmetic mean and geometric mean, and which is greater. So AM is always greater than equal to GM. We know that. So I told him. Then he asked me when this concept is useful. So I knew that as well. I did a question on that. Uh, and then he asked me a question on calculus, which I wasn't sure. So I answered honestly, I don't know. After that, I think I was answering maths questions pretty well. So he shifted to computer science questions himself. He asked me if I knew about abstraction. I kind of did, but at that moment, my mind was blank. I was like, I've heard about it. Like, what is it? Then he said abstraction, encapsulation. I was like, oh yeah, these are properties of object-oriented programming. I don't know if you call them properties, but I answered it like that. Uh, he said okay, and that was it. Like he asked if I had any questions for him. I asked a question about research in computer science, something on those grounds, and he answered, and that was it basically. Uh, that's how my micro presentation and personal interview ended. Oh yeah, the micro presentation topic. Yeah, he gave me a micro presentation topic. Since I'm coming from a chemistry background, he asked me how can AI help in the study of chemistry on in studying chemistry. So uh, I didn't particularly prepare for this topic, but uh, like some points came to my mind back then, so I answered that, and that was it actually. Yeah, so that's about it. If you guys have any doubts, please let me know in the comments. I will try to answer them as much as possible.